I reckon this is going to be alright fish, bro. He didn't like that.
Alright, we got Tim hooked up. We're hoping it's his PB, you never know. We already caught a 12-foot shark this morning. Dropped another bait and we're on again. Tim's running about 22 kilos at strike. Probably a bit more now with the spool depleted a little bit. That's what we want, guys.
Woo! Alright guys, welcome to episode 4. Not sure where Joey is. But this episode, 2 sharks over 12 foot, one with a monster girth, 2 good fights over that 30-35 minute. And you know when you've got a shark like that, with that sort of drag, that amount of time, you know it's going to be a good shark. And those rods we use, they're all beefy rods up. Yeah, you know deep down it's going to be a good shark. You don't say it too much on the footage because you don't want to jinx yourself and look like an idiot, and these 2 were good. And it was great, 2 hours apart as I said, but 1 each. Just couldn't have written it better. Daytime, perfect weather, perfect conditions, perfect lighting. Just awesome. Check this episode out. Hope you love it.
Probably 12 hours since our last run.
8:30.
Been a bit of a dry spell. Something's picked the A-bed up. Extreme braid, 150 pound. I'm about to set the hooks. Hopefully we get a good hook up. I can feel all that slack pulling up now. He wants to go. Here he goes.
Oh.
It's tiny.
Could wake up, you never know. It's like it's being stubborn, bro.
Oh, it's fat.
Ball.
That's all my weight on it.
Yeah, right. It's grown. I reckon this is going to be alright fish, bro. He didn't like that. The AVEC gets him, doesn't it? I reckon it's a big tiger, bro. I don't think he knew he was hooked before.
Felt so little.
There it is. That's a tiger. Well, a 9-foot ball doesn't do that for a second run.
It's definitely over 10 foot.
Oh, yeah. You want a drink yet? Stuff, I look after you.
So with tigers, guys, they don't take any big, massive, fast runs like hammerheads. They more just sit in the current and they use their body weight. So you can't move them. There's nothing you can really do at times, no matter what gear you've got. Like that's pretty much my whole weight on this fish, and he's not budging. I can just feel him sitting in that current on the bottom, just resisting.
To be honest, if it's not structure, I would stay there because he'll get sick of it and he'll cut across, and that's when you'll get line back.
Feels like a really good fish, guys. I'm probably running about 20 to 25 kilos of drag on this AVEC 80. It's just taking it. There's not much I can do at the moment. It's not fast. It's not a fast run by any means. I'm calling this for a tiger over 12 foot. All right, Joseph here from TLA Shark Fishing. I'm with Tim Shepherd at Spot X. We've just hooked up to something that we believe is a big tiger. We're probably running 20 to 25 kilos of drag at the moment. Doesn't seem to bother it too much at all. AVET 80, extreme braid, 150 pound, hollow core. Calling this fish for definitely a tiger over 12 foot.
So I had a pretty quiet night. One run at 3 a.m. Scull dragged it in like 10 minutes. Just that 9 foot tiger you saw. I think it was 9 foot, didn't bother measuring it. Pretty keen to measure this one. These are the ones you want. It's our first day on the trip. Haven't even done 24 hours yet, so it's funny how things can change like that. We're about to move spots in about 4 hours and go to a different spot, so maybe not now.
This is why we come out here, guys, to fish like this.
That's it, mate. Get out there and do it yourself. Joey's in for a big haul, some pain. He can't even get a turn on it. Right, so Joey's turned the fish. Turn him back around, which is a good thing. Getting a fair bit of line back. So, going well.
Half an hour, I think it's been, eh?
Yeah, 25 minutes. It's just a stubborn fight. It's not an intense fight, like a dusky or a hammer. Just tug of war, bit by bit. Just gotta be patient. Could be a grander. Joey's sweating it up.
Sharks just seen the beach. We just gained a heap of line. Normally they get a bit spooked when they see shallower water. So they take a couple of big runs when they get closer in. Just gotta be patient. This rod caught a 9 foot tiger early this morning, and I noticed that my top shot was all frayed up, but due to the circumstances of the time, I didn't feel like changing it, so
Lazy.
I have no confidence in putting too much pressure on this fish at the moment. Just a good tip, whenever you send anything out, make sure it's 100%, because you just never know what's going to pick it up. Spend a lot of money to get to places like this and all the gear. You want to be in with the best chance. Make sure your knots are perfect, your top shot's right, your hooks are sharp. Yeah.
We grind all our hooks every bait send out, mate, so it could be dragging in the sand, get a little bit blunt, just touch it up with the grinder, little battery grinder every time. So we just hit 9 o'clock, that's half an hour on the dot.
Any fish on heavy gear over half an hour, you know, is going to be decent. Normally small fish on 80 wide setups should come in 10 15 minutes, otherwise you're doing something wrong.
It's coming in slowly, zigzagging away. I'll zoom in and see if you guys can see the shadow. It's not much to see. Yeah, we're not sure on this now. Oh, that looks like a tiger. Yeah, that's a tig. Big tail. He looks fat. 38 minutes into it. Should be in another couple. Hold on to your hats.
Watch these lines.
Put the marks on him. Three. Nice.
Pull him the other way.
Alright, Joey's stuffed. Just swimming this big girl off. One of the best things. He's got a few battle scars on him. There we go, got some kick. Going good.
There she goes. Ew. Hey.
Underwater camera for that one.
Yeah, boy.
Good job, Joey.
Slow and steady with tigers. They don't do anything fast, do they?
So this next shark, watch the start. The volume's not that good on the dodgy camera because Joey's got my camera. He had to make a phone call because he's with some crap company that can't make phone calls anywhere. So he had to drive mine 20 minutes somewhere and make that phone call. So there's actually a really good lesson in this vid, especially for sharkos that have already got into it and they're missing a heap of hookups. I remember when I first started years and years ago, we were losing way more sharks than we were even hooking. Not to structure, not to nothing, just loading up that hook too early, not having enough patience, letting that adrenaline take over. So, especially my fish, which is the second fish in this video, I'll show you through it the way the shark just plays with it, and just notice what we've learned over the years is don't go early. You're better off going late. And that's the great thing about circle hooks. If they take it too late and it goes down their guts, the circle hooks 99% of the time will still get to that corner of the jaw. So watch my shark, the way it plays with it, and the way we don't wind in and scare it off or drag it in to check the bait. And keep an eye out how we just play that through nice and patient. And if there's any tip, if you've got your own gear and you're all good with your gear and you're good with your baits, if there's any tip, that's the best tip on hooking your first shark. Patience, and wait for some momentum. So a lot of beginners will strike that hook in the first 10 seconds of a run. So that's your first mistake. You need that momentum. So really watch this. You'll be surprised how long this is actually going to take. Might even be swimming back to us. Got a heap of slack. Joey's gone in the ute to bring his missus. So I'm on my own at the moment. Hopefully he's back soon. They normally always come back, eh? Here we go. Take your time, let them eat it. winding up that slack. Here we go. Really playing with it. Goes. Get some momentum going. I can set that hook itself, so run a good 10-15 seconds. Just slow. Have to go again. Need that momentum. Set that hook, really playing with it softly and slowly. Really annoying. Just gotta be patient, let him get it down. Picking up a bit of pace now. Gonna have a go this time. A little bit more. It's that annoying, like you want to have a go in 5 seconds and kind of stopped or dropped it, I don't know. Might be something really small, might be something swimming back. It's already down there.
Alright, here we go. You probably can't see or hear it, but we're getting a bit of momentum here, and it's time to crank up the lever drag up to strike. Wind as hard as you can. Get that tension on the line, get that slack in. Just crank until you can't wind no more. Get that hook in the corner of the jaw. Another good tip if this happens to you and you're wondering why I'm striking and striking here, is I've got no momentum against me. This thing does not know it's hooked. So I'm winding, I've got that hook in the corner of the jaw, and we're striking and trying to embed that hook through its jaw. So now I'm running back just to get all that slack out because it's not out, and dropping into it. Really got to pierce that hook straight through.
And it's not tearing off, so I've got to set that hook. When they tear off, they set the hook themselves.
So finally we've got some load on the 130 pound stick, which is good, and that hook is 100% set now. So we're on.
Good to put a bend on this rod. Just running over 22 round strike on the 80. It's not taking any drag. Oh, saw his tail. Scratching around out there. Looks like another tiger. Good 100 metres out though.
So she's just found the current and she's fighting that stubborn tug of war.
Taking a bit of drag now, not the fast. There you go.
You know what really grinds my gears? Is when your mate hooks up. Is it big?
Hit my camera.
Is it big?
Hello, man. Love it. Tiger. Look at it. Going down.
Was it a big splash? Hard to say.
Tail.
Alright, we got Tim hooked up. We're hoping it's his PB, you never know. We already caught a 12-foot shark this morning. Dropped another bait and we're on again. Tim's running about 22 kilos at strike. Probably a bit more now with the spool depleted a little bit. That's what we want, guys. Look how sexy Tim is.
I'm sweating it up. Sun's on me. Haven't sharked in 6 months.
The excuses are already starting.
Feel the burn. It's a deep burn. Oh, I love a JD. Joey took me in to go on the fresh bait. She worked. Why you need a harness? drink and wine. Gotta keep hydrated. I look like I'm sweating and struggling. It's because I am. I'm out of shape. But
Is yours waterproof?
tail? No, it's supposed to be, but I don't trust it.
Water resistant, eh?
Yeah.
Like mine. Big swirl, dude.
See his tail?
No. Oh, you see the swirl. Look at it.
Look at it. Good tail.
Oh, that's big, bro.
Look at it. Good tail.
Oh, that's big, bro.
This is the new hook too, bro.
Yeah, man. Ever had anything as heavy as this?
Hard to say, bro. That ball was the heaviest thing I caught on this rod.
We are, yeah.
Really slowly taking it. Can't even get a wind on it at the moment.
Dude, this thing's big.
You get the footage that way,
No way.
mix it up a bit. We've got a whole episode just out of these 3 sharks, bro.
That's all of Tim's body weight when he leans back on that, so you know it's a good one. There's a lot of weight. A lot of weight in Tim.
This gut ain't painted on. So I've just pushed it on the button of the strike, so we can push the button down a little bit past it. Not a great deal. It's going pretty hard. For a tiger.
For a
Getting the leg-
tiger.
Getting the leg pump, hey?
For a tiger. Yeah.
I'm glad we checked that drag, bro. It's so important to know where you're at.
Yeah.
It's moving that easy, and I feel like just pushing it forward.
Well, you can.
Yeah, but just want to take it easy on this one.
you know tigers are going to release, eh? Definitely, it's definitely a tail bigger than a 10-foot shark.
Oh, yeah.
I'm calling 11.
A what?
11 foot.
I thought you said lemon. Right, Pete. That's the short stroker. So 35 minutes is nearly in. I haven't gone super hard on it. Getting me fitness back, confidence back. Thin, bro. It's like a different shape.
It's been chewed on.
Yeah. bros?
Good, Joey.
Hold up. Too deep. Woo!
And the sun comes out at the perfect time. Look at that.
Take footage for us, please.
Yeah.
So it's on. If you just want to come through here.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Just go an inch past if you can. Yeah, that's perfect. Yep. Go.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, no. I was trying to deep it, didn't you?
It's okay.
Alright, awesome. 6 foot.
I have a 6 foot girth.
Thank you so much.
So once you're doing your thing with your shark, just keep that face, mouth heading towards the ocean, you know, get the current, that swell running straight through it. Check out its fin. They're mating scars. It's been hacked up pretty hardcore.
We'll explain soon.
Other side, side.
Yeah. Awesome, bro.
Come this way.
Yeah, that's sick. Get her out. Get her out.
Yeah, you Phil.
Okay, bro.
Sleeping there.
You right?
Yeah, get there.
Well done, Timmy. PB.
Yeah.
Got some kick. Yeah, mate, it's good. Oh, let me get my camera. Hang on, bro.